switch is coming up.
I'm gonna laugh if that one would have made the difference.
I probably will, knowing my luck. Ah, dang.
Well,
was it worth it?
I guess now it doesn't matter.
Dick. Dick.
Here's this. Left or right, just pick one. Probably should have picked left.
I didn't know.
Okay, it seems about easy.
Oh,
Why did you not speed up?
I thought I was out of the fire. Like,
You were out at the first fire.
But then I thought it was one fire. Like my vision kind of blurred together there.
It is also not the best graphics. Alright, well now you're only 6 off.
Doing it. Doing it.
Nintendo believed in this game so much that they bundled in more radio.
Miyamoto hated that though.
He did not. I found no source for that.
Really?
Hey, what?
I looked up, it's in the first episode.
Huh.
No source for that.
Huh.
He was quite happy about it.
Alright.
If you find something to prove it otherwise, I won't include it.
I just remember stumbling across that once and thinking, huh, that's not the right attitude to have for your system. Oh, I hate when people make the thing better.
Boy, you really shouldn't get a CC.
Speeding up or slowing down here. Slowing.
He's taunting you.
Okay, speeding up apparently is the answer.
Alright, I have learned.
Or just go to the right.
Yeah,
I mean,
I missed the switch.
you can't go negative.
You can just hold your hand out and you'll grab it.
So once you have 0 points, there's no pressure, really.
How did it dodge that guy?
So you're getting there.
Speed up or jump. If you got the switch, you would be dead.
Yeah.
Leaning doesn't do it.
Yeah. Want to keep going or you want to restart?
Well, I mean, it's probably not possible at this point.
It's possible.
At the very
Just,
least,
I would have to be good, which is something I'm not.
you're learning, so it's not wasted.
The game learns as you play. Yeah, jump, jump, jump. Ah, dude, not jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Ah.
I'll clarify, but the goal is not to jump into the logs.
I know. I kind of gathered when I lost my coins.
Also with some other objects you shouldn't run into. Fluorescent boulders, explosive barrels, gremlins.
But they look so friendly.
I don't want to be your friends though.
But I want them to be my friends.
They just want you for your sweet
Gremlin is
backyard.
sad.
Yeah, I know. You had one job.
You mess it up. Now you're getting it.
I'd like to imagine that the reason that Donkey Kong constructed this part was for driver's ed.
Oh man, this is a hell of a
Well,
course.
Diddy Kong had to learn to drive a go-kart somewhere.
Donkey Kong hate DMV.
Oh,
And he obviously knows how to drive because he's in Mario Kart. So I can only imagine. I think that's why we haven't seen Chunky and Lanky, because they failed driver's ed, so they're not allowed to go-kart.
Funky got his license removed for a DUI
He doesn't like to
and
talk about
not for alcohol.
So you're saying he was flying high?
I may or may not be implying that bananas are not the only plant that he is attracted to.
those pineapples.
Pineapple Express.
I see what you did there.
I don't know if he set me up for that one or not. Can't tell.
19 is the number that's less than 50.
I know. I believe I know that.
You should try to not get hit by
number
burglars.
blind.
Oh yeah, I'm number blind.
No wonder you're so bad at everything. Or it could be that
I was a PC gamer growing up that didn't really play consoles ever.
you need to know numbers because you played Glorious Master Race.
Yes, I was a Glorious Master Race member for pretty much all my life.
All 13 years of it.
Oh,
Steam sales are going on right now.
I know. Although I don't have a good enough computer.
right, to the right.
Yep, I remember. Dan remembers like pepper truck.
I could go for sausage.
Oh, that's dumb.
They do that too,
He's-
huh?
Oh, don't they?
Oh,
Pepperidge Farm does meats too, or is that Hickory Farms?
Still share farms. Go ahead.
Whatever, there's a lot of
I have
farms.
money.
Ah, come on. Dick.
Just gotta get that switch.
Where's that switch at?
It's on the left.
I think Wayne's World had my favorite product placement.
I've never.
I love that scene. Or the specific one, or just the whole thing?
Just that.
I like the product placement in Wayne's World for Saturday Night Live. Because it was a Saturday Night Live skit.
It was.
Yeah, joke.
I wonder if they're gonna get one of the new ice cream flavors.
What?
Have you heard about the new SNL ice cream flavors from Ben & Jerry's?
That's
No.
Yeah, they got Lazy Sundae and Gilly's Catastrophic Crunch.
Those are pretty recent things. And also my mom is going to be bothering me to get her some Gillies.
Yeah.
You should make Toonces Rocky Road.
Oh my god! I would buy so many pints of Toonces Rocky Road.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You see, it's pretty sophisticated humor.
Okay.
But Toonces is a cat.
That
And
drives.
cats can't drive.
Toonces the driving cat, the cat who could drive a car. The entire premise is that the entire setup for every Toonces, and it's a stupid cat puppet too,
Okay.
is that Toonces would be driving along, something would happen, and then someone would go, "Oh no, Toonces, look out!" And then they'd all go, "Ah!" And Toonces was open his little puppet cat mouth and also be going, "Ah!" along with everyone. And then Toonces would drive them off the edge of a cliff, and they would use like some old-timey 1970s footage of a car going off a cliff and exploding. Every single Toonces skit ended with that.
So it's how like the MacGruber always ends up with them exploding.
Yeah, like there was one Toonces where like it started with that, and then he had to go to driving school, and then they were like, "Oh, Toonces, I'm so glad that you really turned things around." And they're talking about how he's on the road to recovery, and then they're like, "But wait, Toonces, look out!" And and they go over that cliff again.
Okay.
It was a simpler
I
time.
like to imagine that the follow-up was it was like Groundhog Day, and it keeps happening.
It keeps happening. Toonces just can't learn to drive that
And he
car.
finally bangs the waitress.
What?
Someone
So he's
needs to see
Charlie?
Groundhog Day.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
I thought you were just talking about the cat. And
Yeah,
Charlie
it's
Kelly
like, what
banging the waitress.
what drugs are you on?
It's the good ones.
What's the good ones to you?
Funky's Bananas.
Funky's Bananas.
Yeah,
But
apparently.
yeah, Toonces Rocky Road, I'd buy it.
I've heard supposedly there's going to be 2 more flavors announced soon-ish by now.
Okay, so we've got, what was the first one?
Lazy Sundae and Gilly's Catastrophic Crunch.
What's gonna be in either of those?
Gilly's, as I heard on the radio, is a marshmallow cream with chocolate-covered almonds. I said that weird.
Almonds.
Left. Yeah, murder that guy. Murder him in fire. Okay.
It hit me twice.
Well, yeah, but now you murdered him, so.
Okay, but like marshmallow cream and what else?
Chocolate covered almonds, marshmallow swirl, and like chocolate ice cream, I think.
Okay.
I don't know what's in the Lazy Sundae.
Nothing.
Well, I guess I'll look this up.
Yeah. And they may have announced the other flavors by now.
What?
Goddamn flavor wizards. Not for those two, but in general.
Oh man, if it was me, I would make Lazy Sundae just like an ice cream sundae. So it'd have
Wait.
like, what?
Lazy Sundae has mini cupcakes in it. It's like mini
Huh.
cupcake bites. And I remember hearing that, I was like, that makes sense.
Okay, so it's to commemorate the 40th anniversary. So I would think that maybe they would go old school for the
Yeah.
other two. They
So
could have
it's
2
right.
wild and crazy pies. It's like apple pie and cherry pie
I
with
want-
pie little crunchy bits.
Jane, you delicious slut.
And it's slutty brownies.
I didn't know that was a thing, I just wanted to say that.
Well, it's Jane. Yeah. So
I want Schvetty
Dan
balls.
Aykroyd used to
That
say
is a
that
flavor.
about.
Schvetty balls is a flavor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Straight balls is already a flavor.
It was
Alright.
hard to find though, apparently.
They wouldn't have it at Meyer because it's anti-family.
Is that why we could never get Ron Burgundy's scotch and
I assume so. Scotchy, scotch, scotch.
yeah.
They sell alcohol in the next aisle.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to get Ron Burgundy's Scotch ice cream. I can buy some fucking Scotch.
Yeah.
And ice cream.
It doesn't even have scotch in it,
I mean, if you want.
which I would have loved.
It just tastes like.
Like if it had like scotch caramel, that'd be great.
Trying to give him a high five.
Yeah, what do you think there?
I don't know.
Dan's getting progressively like he's unteaching himself how to play the game.
Yeah. I gotta remember how to do those PC things.
See, you fucked up again.
I know. I keep panicking and going right. That's what I do. I go right.
Just like Congress.
You get that
What?
political shit out of here.
Thanks, Obama.
I mean, earlier when Brian kept saying I was about to say, hey, Obama's here, and it's a joke that both sides can enjoy
I did have-
because he says a lot.
I did have a
You
story
already
about
neglected to mention the Futurist Party.
I know that you were talking, but I couldn't hear anything you said. All right, he's just not going.
Going with the zombie story. Go.
All right. So my 7th grade teacher, we had to do a speech, and for English class, and so she said, "I'll mark you down each time you say and so I had to do a speech, I think about like river otters or something, and so I gave my speech. It was pretty good, and then I got like a C minus because she did literally take off every single time I said and I came to her and said, I don't think that's really fair, and when I did, I accidentally said and she's like, oh, see, there's your problem. And I'm like, ooh, bitch. Yeah, that's honestly what I thought. I'm like, yeah.
Okay,
But it's okay because you got even.
Lazy Sunday is vanilla cake batter ice cream,
Nice.
cupcake pieces, and chocolate frosting swirls. That sounds great.
Could be alright.
I'm just glad they decided to go with cupcakes instead of crazy vines and Mr. or red vines and Red vines and Mr. Pibb equals crazy delicious. Because I would not
That
love it.
could work if it wasn't actual red vines. If it was just like a Mr. Pibb flavored ice cream with like a cherry swirl, that could be okay.
I'd want them to put in, you know those little fizzy root beer things that kind
Oh
of...
yeah, but not the ones Mom likes.
Nah, like the little candies.
Yeah.
Try not to high
Oh,
five.
ho.
High five and a bomb. Good job, Dan.
Cool guys don't high five explosions.
Hey, I dodged that one. I'll take what I can get.
Exploded.
Yeah, that's pretty much how most things end up for me. Yeah.
part where we dodge the gates, friend.
Remember, left, you damn bastard, Dan.
Could have Scooper Star.
Or you could kill yourself.
Wouldn't it just smell like armpits? Why did...
I thought I could make it. I was wrong, obviously.
Yeah, I'm wondering like how far back at this point.
I mean, Gilly is like pretty recent.
Yeah, Gillies were pretty recent.
Lazy Sunday is pretty recent, but I guess a little older than that.
Don't worry, I'll wait for you.
That's why you can speed up the most. Alright. Where you going?
Yeah.
Keep
Alright,
it steady.
maybe get it. Bang.
As long as you don't take that triple hit.
You're on the fire.
You are so dead.
Oh, okay.
Ah ha ha ha!
Speed up.
Oh. I didn't know the rocks. I've never gone this path.
Oh my gosh, oh, you got it.
Yay!
Try not to lose.
You got 51, you show off.
Try not to find a way to die during the dialogue.
Catch what Squawk said to you?
What did Spock say?
Junkie, you're better than you look.
Oh, he's
bastard.
gotta get paid.
Fuck you.
Those are some hard-earned Oreos over there.
Yeah.
None of that has to do with the space spooks, no. They're scarier than anything you would ever know. Space spooks, they'll pick you up and throw you space spooks. Yo, yeah. This is the word.